What's up guys, Ashby here. In this video, I'm going to break down how to overcome gym anxiety. Let's go! If you're unaware of the term gym anxiety, ultimately what gym anxiety is the fear of going to the gym, training in the gym, maybe being laughed at in the gym, being looked at in the gym, being judged in the gym, and instead of just giving you a motivational speech to try and pump you up to go into the gym and just handle it, I want to actually give you 5 practical tips that you can use to help overcome gym anxiety. And I've helped my clients that have started with gym anxiety in Team Ashby, and I have transitioned them out of it. And I'm not saying that I'm solely responsible for it, but these 5 steps do work and they can encourage you to get into the gym, which ultimately is a safe and encouraging and supportive place. And I want to help you get there if you're not already there. So let's start off. Number 1, you can start with home training. I don't want you to stop training just because you think you have to go to the gym. What you can do, and what we all found out when we had to lock down at home, is that you can actually train at home and make some solid progress with minimal equipment. The minimal equipment that I like to recommend is an adjustable bench, so you can do flat work, incline work, decline work, and upright work. Adjustable dumbbells, so you can get a range of 2.5 kg all the way up to 25 kg, or if you get dumbbells like I did, they went all the way up to 40 kg, so I could still get some relatively heavy work in, and resistance bands. This allows you to get all movement patterns in when you're working out. So you get horizontal push, horizontal pull, vertical push, vertical pull, and then you get your quad dominant and hip dominant exercises in. So that way you're not missing muscle groups and you're not going to develop imbalances. If you're just training at home, just doing body weight, that's still better than nothing, but you can't do any back exercises or bicep work without any equipment like resistance bands or dumbbells to help oppose those muscle groups. So home training is such a great option, and that's why I have the Built by Brock at Home option, which you can check out at teambrockashby.com if you want. But this really helped people, especially in lockdown. This is where it all started. It helped people to actually work out and still get amazing results and realize that they can still make progress in the own comfort of their home. I was training at home when lockdown hit in a 1-bedroom apartment. I was literally working out in between the kitchen and living space. I was putting a resistance band over the fridge to do rows. I was putting it over the door to do lat pull downs. I was just making it work, and it was actually kind of fun. But it really proved to me that I could still make significant progress even as a really advanced lifter whilst training at home. So that's the first point, and that doesn't really help you overcome gym anxiety, but it can help you become more confident at working out to show you that you can make progress, or that you can train with good form and that you do know what you're doing. So then you can progress down these steps and help overcome this gym anxiety. Point number 2 is to get a gym buddy or a personal trainer in your local gym. When you're training at a gym, it does help to have someone that knows what they're doing to guide you along. If you have a friend that most people do, that's a personal trainer, you can go with them and just train with them and help them, let them teach you stuff. If you don't have that friend, you can actually pay for a personal trainer. I would recommend it. Obviously, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm biased, but I would recommend getting a personal trainer to help show you the ropes. And me as a personal trainer, I definitely help people that weren't comfortable in the gym become comfortable in the gym, and then ultimately train on their own when they weren't training with me. And just having someone there and a gym buddy does make you feel like you belong, because you have a connection to that place. Instead of you just being in this big scary gym that you don't really want to be, you can be there with someone else and you can talk, and then you kind of feel like you're in your own world together in the gym, as opposed to you just feeling like you're at the gym in your own solo world and people are laughing at you and judging you, or maybe laughing at your form or whatever, which isn't usually the case. So that's point number 2. Point number 3 would be to go to the gym, if you can, in low activity hours. And these hours are generally Friday evenings, Saturday, Sunday. These are the back end of the weeks where people generally don't train. They have families, they have events, they have kids' sports games to go to. So if you can have control of your schedule, I highly recommend going Fridays, Saturdays, Sundays, because that is when people's sessions drop off. Monday is very busy, Tuesday is very busy, Wednesday is very busy, and then Thursday you kind of start seeing this drop off. So if you can, and what I've done with clients in the past is recommend, instead of going like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then stopping if they train 5 days, Like go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then take a rest Monday, Tuesday, and then go Wednesday, Thursday type thing. So that they would avoid the busy, overcrowded gyms where it's a bit intense and there's a lot of waiting for machines and waiting for dumbbells, waiting for barbells, squat racks, all that type of stuff. You kind of avoid that and you get to really enjoy your session, but you also get less people, which can make you feel uncomfortable, and I totally get that. So if you do have control, train on these low activity hours and days. If you don't really have control on the days that you go, say you have to go Monday to Friday, then try to go at lower hours as opposed to peak hours. So often the peak hours in the gym are somewhere between 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. That's very busy. And then it kind of picks up around lunchtime, so maybe 11:30 to 1:30, very busy once again. And then it gets busy from like 5 p.m. onwards. So if you can train in between that, say from 9 to 11 in the morning, or you could go from like 2 p.m. to 5 p.m., those spots are really ideal spots. The reason the other times are busy is because that's people's before work, lunch break, and after work. So if you work a 9 to 5 and you only have those times, then that's when I'd recommend going weekends and doing other things like that, or training at home, or training with a gym buddy or a personal trainer. But if you can control your time and you do have a bit of freedom to take your lunch break whenever you want, you could take your lunch break at a nice solid 3 p.m., get your workout done, get out, and really smash the session. Number 4 would be to do machine-based workouts. And the reason I say that is because machines are pretty dummy-proof. If you don't really know what you're doing, if you're in a machine, it's very safe. If you're sitting at a shoulder press machine, all you have to do really is push it up and push it down. Not much can go wrong. Same with a leg extension. If you're sitting down, extending your legs out and back, not much can go wrong. Same with a leg curl, same with the chest press, same with a seated row, same with a lat pull down. If you're on a machine, it's generally going to feel more comfortable because you're locked into something, and all you have to really do is move your arms or move your legs in a pretty simple way. Obviously, there are technical points to ensure that your form is 100% correct and you don't get injured. But if you're doing a machine-based workout, it's going to be much more comfortable for you than if you're doing straight dumbbells and barbells and complex exercises like that. It's these little small wins, and I feel like machines are really easy wins that we can come into the gym and just get, and then we can progress to harder things when we feel more confident. It's just about building up confidence. And the way that we build up confidence isn't by doing big tasks and going, I'm just going to give it a shot. You get small wins. Small wins lead to big victories. And that big victory is overcoming gym anxiety. That big victory is saying, I'm going to the gym no matter what. No one can take that away from me. That's the victory that we want. But these small wins, home training, gym buddy PT, low activity hours, machine-based workouts, these can give you the momentum to help you get into the gym on your own. And the last one, and I'm super, I don't even know how to say it. I'm very pro this point, and that's follow a program. Once you have structure, you have something to follow. And that's the biggest thing that gives people anxiety. They don't know what they're doing. And when you don't know what you're doing, you think people are laughing at you. You think people are looking at you going, you don't know what you're doing. If you walk into the gym and you have your program and you go, okay, my first set, I'm doing chest press machine for 3 sets of 8 reps with 60 seconds rest after, you know exactly what you're doing. You can just go into the gym, put your program down. If it's on your phone, if it's on a piece of paper, put it down, do the chest press, 8 reps, put your timer on, 60 seconds, just wait, just chill. You can look at your phone, you can just have a look around, try to get comfortable, whatever. And then your timer goes off, you go again. You know exactly what you're doing. So you're not worried about other people because you have a program to follow. And then after that chest press, you have a seated row for 3 sets of 10 with 60 seconds rest. And then you go there. And then after that, you have a leg extension, 3 sets of 10. 60 seconds rest. You're so fixated on the program that you're not really concerned about everyone around you. Obviously, it helps you get results. It helps you progressively overload. It helps you give you a plan and walk around the gym and give you a track record of what you've been doing. But also, it gives you a sense of purpose. You are at the gym to do this thing, to do this program, to smash this workout, and then get out. But when you don't know what you're doing, you walk into the gym, you look around. What exercise am I going to do? I'm not going to do that one because that looks scary. I'm not going to do that because there's a big scary guy doing that. I'm just going to do this. So you kind of get bullied into exercises. And I've been there before. When I first started in the gym, when I was 14 years old, I was a year 9 and this is back in New Zealand in Christchurch. At Christchurch Boys High School, there was heaps of big rugby boys. A lot of All Blacks went to that school. I was 14. I wanted to work out, and these big boys were doing the barbell work, and they were doing all the heavy dumbbells and stuff. So I would just kind of stay in the corner and do the leg extension, and do tricep dips and do pull-ups. Like, I was still relatively strong for my size, but I only did those exercises because I was bullied into them, and those were the exercises that they weren't doing. They were doing all the weights, they were doing all the exercises that I wanted to do and that I saw them doing, but I was too scared to do it because it looked scary and they were big dudes and I was like a small 14-year-old. I didn't hit puberty till real late, so I just kind of got bullied into doing a lot of leg extension, pull-ups and tricep dips. I don't want that to happen to you. I don't want you to get bullied into anything, but if you have a program, you know what you have to do, and that helps. First of all, you're not doing random workouts, and my favorite saying is random workouts get random results. If you do random shit in the gym, you're gonna get random results, and you're not gonna know what you're doing. You're not gonna know how heavy you lifted, how many reps you did, how long you rested. There's no variables to measure your progress, so that's just not a great idea. Go in with a program. I can't stress this enough, right? If you want a program, I have a beginner's guide, which is for men and for women. And when you sign up to that program, you get the home program and the gym program. So if you just wanted to stay at home, which is my number one point, you could just buy that program and get the home program. But if you want to start at home and then after 5 to 6 weeks you get confident you want to go to the gym, you have the gym program as well. So that's why I incorporated both, so you could do both. And if you wanted to jump back and forth between them. Lastly, just something I wanted to touch on. The gym is a supportive environment and everyone is there to better themselves. We all have the same goal, right? Some people might be trying to just get huge arms. Some people might be trying to just stay fit for their kids. Some people might just be trying to not lose as much muscle as possible when they're 60 years old in the gym. Everyone's there for a different specific purpose, but we are all there to better ourselves. Keep that in mind. The gym is a supportive environment, and even though there might be videos on TikTok where people are laughing at this person doing a weird exercise, or this girl posted this video of this guy hitting on her, the gym isn't really like that. Those are just random videos that go viral because they're interesting or they're gossip or there's a lot of chat around it. But when you go to the gym, everyone wants you to win because everyone's struggling with the same thing. Most people in the gym want to lose fat. Most people in the gym want to build muscle. Most people want to get stronger. Most people are trying to get into really good habits. So if you think about, like, you're on a team. You're on a team. You're all trying to do the same thing. You're all trying to better yourself. And that's what I want you to walk in with, that mindset into the gym. And if you have that mindset and include yourself into that group as, I am a person that also wants to get better, then you'll understand it's a safe place. You're all there on the same journey. Once again, hope this helps, guys. These are 5 points to help you overcome gym anxiety. If you do have any questions, put them in the comments. Please like, please subscribe. I'll see you in the next video. Let's go.